My name is Remy Ray, for anyone who does not know, but for anyone who's returning, welcome back and thank you so much. It is New Year's Eve, so happy New Year's Eve, everyone. And I am gonna do a live tonight, but I'm just getting home from work, and I figured I would touch up my face a tiny bit and do an actual video with you guys. So, I want to talk about New Year's resolutions. 2024 was such a huge learning year for me. I had a really good year, but it was a really hard year, honestly. I struggled a lot with things that I had to relearn and, you know, had a little bit of a heartache. I just went through a lot of different things. This year and last year, honestly, like, I kind of just went a little wild. I kind of stopped caring so much about, like, what I should do and more did what I wanted to do. And I don't really want to go into 2025 with that mindset. I really would love to, you know, set some goals for myself and really dedicate a lot of energy and effort to achieving those things. A couple things that I thinking about changing. Well, I should preface that I am kind of an all or nothing person. I'm sure you've heard me say that before. I feel like I have a lot of things right now that I want to change, and I feel like I would like to try to change them all overnight. I know that is not super realistic and can be a little detrimental or a little hasty, I guess. But I have been feeling this way for a while. I know, and I've already kind of stopped seeing men for the most part. Really cut back on that. Really not dating at this point. I am not sober now, but I would like to start the new year going into it with a much clearer mind, and I would like to try living the sober lifestyle for a little while. So no drinking, no smoking, no vaping, you know, none of the devil's lettuce. You know, those are all things that I kind of like will lean on in times of just boredom, or I think that what it is I'm finding that I still have a lot of the same habits that I used to have, although I handle them a lot better these days. I would like to just change those habits altogether. So tonight I think I am going to do a little white magic, and I'm going to cast a little spell for my future and for 25, where I am really just surrendering, letting some of those things go. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. I'm not saying I'm gonna be perfect at it. I do think it might be a little difficult. I mean, devil's lettuce every day, pretty much all day, all the time. So it's definitely gonna be an adjustment, and I'm a little anxious for that. But I think it's going to be a great change for me. So yeah, I don't know. I figured I would get on and make a little video. That way it kind of holds me accountable. You know, I'm really putting it out there into the universe. Like, I'm ready to change. I'm ready to surrender. I'm ready to move into the next phase of my life. And I think that doing a actual ceremony, rather, you know, maybe it's going to be a cord cutting ceremony. I'm not 100% sure yet how I'm gonna do this, but I am gonna do something. I'm gonna do something that is, you know, significant, so that it feels like I did a ritual. And I think that's really gonna help me believe that something is different, something has changed. And I also think that that's gonna give me more time, energy, and will to focus on this channel a little bit more. You know, there are a lot of things that I want to make videos on, and sometimes I just get so lazy because I'm, you know, literally just like vegged out on the couch doing absolutely nothing, watching, you know, YouTube for 12 hours a day on my days off, doing nothing, and I'm like, ugh. We're moving into this space where I am excited to actually have a little more willpower to do those things, you know? I'm gonna go live tonight, and so I am just touching up my face a little bit before I do. The thing is, too, I can be a person that has a million ideas and not always a ton of execution. So I'm really trying to prove it to myself, most importantly, but also to others, that I can do hard things, right? Say what you mean and mean what you say, right? A lot of times I'll say things and then, you know, I go back on them. and I don't want to be that way. I want to create a goal for myself, and I want to achieve the goal, and I want to be proud of myself for doing that. So, I think I'm going to take a little sober hiatus. Not a hiatus from the channel. As a matter of fact, I think I'll be able to give a little more time to the channel, so I think it's going to be great. So just, bear with me, you guys. I will be doing updates on this to let you know how it's going, and if, I'm having hard days, if I'm struggling. Also, doing this really helps me to open up a little bit more about my past and the struggles that I have gone through with addiction and just bad habits that I have had. It's not something I've talked a ton about here on the channel, but I do believe that making a change like this helps me to be able to open up about the issues that I have had in those areas. So yeah, I feel like me taking a little break from, the crazy lifestyle is going to give me a clear mind to be able to speak about it. And I definitely do want to open up and be vulnerable with you guys so that you can understand a little bit of where I come from and my past and the struggles that I've been through. I had pretty severe addiction issues for like 10-15 years, and like 5 of those years were absolutely devastating, completely life-changing, completely life-altering. Like, I'll never be the same after all that I went through, and I definitely will make some videos diving into that stuff a little bit more. But yes, I'm just trying to go into 2025 with a positive outlook, great energy, not, I don't want to be held back by a foggy brain or being, addicted to whatever substances that I may partake in just to get through my day-to-day life. I don't really like, living that way, but I also, sometimes find it hard to deal with, my issues, and so I do find that I like to escape them sometimes. And I know that, you never really escape your problems. They will find you. They will come back to you. They will track you down. They will ruin your life, right? So I do think that it's really important to make those changes when you feel necessary. And if you guys have been following my channel over the last few months, I've talked a lot about change and, feeling something coming for me and, all of that. And I just feel like I'm in a bit of a stuck period, and I think if I want this change to come for me, I'm going to have to change some things about myself. And I think that is what's going to kickstart this little change and new journey of my life and whatever the next phase is. So stick around, you guys, and I'm going to be making a lot more content. I am thinking about doing an ASMR channel called Remy Whispers. Would you like that? Would you listen to my ASMR? So funny. I've got to get a microphone though. I have some, but I've lost a little connecting piece, so it's like they're not working right now. Anyways, so I'm gonna get a little microphone, and then I'm going to start doing some ASMR stuff. I think that would be really fun. I also want to get back into creating things and designing things. I love to be creative, and I love to design fashion and sew things and wear them and, just be fabulous. And I feel like I just have not been doing that lately. I also feel like those are great things that I could put on the channel. Fashion is my passion. So, I always love a little fashionable number. Like this little get up today is really cute. It's kind of hard to see. We have chaps over leggings. And they're like a bell bottom. You can't really see, but they are crazy. They are cute with this little mugler top. Gorgeous. Anyways, this is just a rant as I get ready. I love to just rant. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that 2025 brings you guys all of the things that you want for yourself. Now, in saying that, kind of what this whole video is about is having to work for the things that you want. I want you to get the things that you want, but sometimes we do have to change certain things in our life to be able to make space for the new exciting things to come. And I think this year I've just been thinking it's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. And I just feel like I'm tired of waiting. Something's gonna change, and I am going to make sure of it by creating the change myself. So I'm so excited. Thank you guys for just hanging out with me, doing the lives with me, dealing with my craziness. If I don't do well on this New Year's resolution, I will be honest and tell you guys, you know, because I want to be held accountable for the things that I say and, you know, the type of person that I want to be. So that's why I'm telling you guys. I hope that you guys come on and hang out with me on the live tonight. I have a really pretty silver dress I'm gonna wear. And yeah. Okay, guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will catch you on the next video. I also have a bunch of shorts that'll be coming out soon. Some of them are older shorts, maybe within the last year, just content that I had on my Snapchat that got banned. So I am gonna upload some of that stuff. I've done it a little bit already, and hopefully you seem to like that stuff too. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love you all so much. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the live tonight. Mwah.